Hey, hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from Punk must have been a real wake-up call. Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it coming.
And you did?
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
All I've got so far is punch him in the teeth, so obviously it's a work in progress. We need something solid, but that's where my head's at right now.
That's a start, I guess, but I was thinking maybe an actual plan to weaken Mutiny's grip. They've pulled too many of our people over, but I know somebody we should pull back. We could increase our numbers and destabilize theirs. It's a win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny and CM Punk who won't see it coming. So, who'd you have in mind?
Tiffany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's plans for Survivor Series.
Absolutely, Charlotte. You're in. If you can turn Tiff, that could be the game changer we need.
My thoughts exactly.
Charlotte, thanks for reaching out. I'm guessing this means Mutiny is gaining another top superstar?
Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not joining Mutiny. I'm here to pull you out of it. It's not too late to change course and be on the right side of things.
Pull me out? Why would I want out? Mutiny is shaking things up, Charlotte. I'm exactly where I should be.
At what cost, though? I've watched you rise. You've always had the potential to lead, not follow. Remember why you got into wrestling? Was it to follow someone else's orders?
It's not like that. Punk and Bailey, they're not just leading us. They're empowering us, inspiring us.
You once told me that I inspired you. Not only to get into wrestling, but to make a mark, not just to blend in. Don't lose that vision, Tiffany. Don't let Mutiny's clouded dreams overshadow your aspirations.
You did inspire me, but that was a long time ago. Maybe I'm not the same person I was then.
Or maybe you've just forgotten what you came here to do. Watch my match on SmackDown next week. It might just remind you.
We'll see.
Bringing us nobility and nostalgia, Charlotte Flair.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
You gotta love the throwback, Corey. This is like stepping into a time machine.
Absolutely, Saxton. Destination May 29th, 2014. NXT TakeOver Women's Championship. You've got to bet we're getting another classic here tonight. Let's see if history repeats itself or if history will be made. to diva to an all-time great.
And her opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada,
One of the most experienced superstars in WWE. She has accomplished nearly everything you can here.
And there are no signs that Natalya is slowing down by any means.
The Queen of Hearts spans eras, and her GOAT status is forever.
Natalya is always refining her arsenal. She's more dangerous than ever. You gotta wonder if this match is just a trip down memory lane, or is there something more at play here?
Knowing Charlotte, there's a strategy behind everything she does. I can't imagine this match is just for nostalgia's sake.
Well, whatever the...
Stepping through. Legs turning on the belly.
The sharpshooter!
Gotta figure out a way out of this one or it could be over.
This is painful to watch.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Driven face first.
Into the knee drop.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out.
Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Uh-oh. Way too low. Diving moonsaults.
Turns it in, and she decides to back off for the moment.
Fall-away slam with oomph.
Momentum is clearly against Natalya now.
Charlotte exhibiting that genetic superiority.
She gets bounced into the corner. Oh, look at this. This is going to be nasty.
Exploder suplex.
Oh, my goodness.
And a nice takedown.
And Natalya dodges there.
Oh, reverse back elbow.
So precise.
The Queen measuring her opponent. Knee drop hits the mark.
She's looking winded now.
In just a case of Charlotte displaying her natural abilities.
Charlotte turning the tide to her favor.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast. Flair delivering the chop. Followed by natural selection.
The Queen has this wrapped up.
Crippling attack on the knee.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here.
Spear by Charlotte.
Charlotte channeling all of her aggression into that beautifully executed maneuver.
Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
Charlotte displaying all of her ability.
Stomping down.
Flair lining her up. Get the Queen's throne ready.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Natural selection. And that can vanquish Natalya. Cover.
Big win. Charlotte with victory.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
History repeats itself as Charlotte Flair brought back the wardrobe, the finisher, and the victory.
There's more than just nostalgia here. Charlotte just reminded everyone not only of what she's done, but of why she is still one of the greatest of all time.
Tonight was a reminder of what passion and dedication look like. And that match wasn't just another random fight. Our throwback gear and my vintage moves were no accident. It was a message intended for an audience of one. Tiffany Stratton, I hope you were watching closely. That match, that fire you saw, that's why I'm at the top of this business. And it's why you got into the ring, inspired by people like me. But here's the real talk. You shouldn't be living in someone else's shadow, like CM Punk and Bayley want. You're not meant to be just a piece in their game. You belong somewhere you can truly be inspired, where you can unlock the potential you've always had, not with people who dictate your path, but someone who supports your journey. It's your time, Tiffany, and it's time to chart your own path. Remember why you started. Remember what drove you to step into the ring. It's not too late to make a choice that defines your legacy. Make it count.
So, do we need to talk about a plan B?
No. I'm making headway. Slowly. We'll get through to Tiffany eventually.
You sure? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're banging your head against a brick wall.
I'm aware of the risks, but I'm not backing down. This isn't just about rescuing Tiffany. It's about proving there's a different way to lead.
I get it, but plans fall apart. In my time in MMA, I saw bloodied fighters trip into a knockout. With Survivor Series approaching fast, we can't afford a misstep.
Then it's a good thing I'm not going to fail.
All right then. Make sure to bring that determination against Bayley. She won't know what hit her.
Yes, she will. Me.
The Queen bringing back another throwback look.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte going back to her vast wardrobe closet for a throwback look that's sure to bring back memories for everyone, especially Tiffany Stratton.
Well, she's going to need more than memories. That gear brought her luck against Bayley in 2017, and she's hoping for a repeat here tonight.
It's time for Charlotte to face the heart of Mutiny.
That's not Bayley. It's Shayna Baszler.
And her opponent, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Space, Shayna Baszler!
Bayley said Charlotte was going to face the so-called heart of Mutiny. I guess we all assumed she meant herself.
Another bait and switch by Bayley and Mutiny. Are we honestly surprised at this point? Let's see how Charlotte handles this last-minute surprise.
We come to expect underhanded tactics from Mutiny, but Bayley running away from the match? This is a new low.
In her defense, Bayley never explicitly said it would be her, Saxton. Whether that's strategy or fear, well, that's anyone's guess.
Charlotte doesn't have time to worry about that now as Shayna Baszler, the apparent heart of Mutiny, has bad intentions.
Taking control and locking in the head scissors. And there's a takedown. A handstand
Into the knee drop.
Would you look at that? The Queen allowing the WWE Universe to take it all in, to experience the glory that is her presence.
Oh, there's the old... Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will.
Oh, knee drop. Woo! Shayna Baszler's defenses being whittled down.
Charlotte isn't holding anything back.
Backpack stunner!
No way!
Crossbody.
To the floor.
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
And that was a precisely measured attack. To the arm. And Flair gets that turned back on her.
Sent straight to the post. Just vicious.
Taken down instantly.
Charlotte maintaining a ruthless attack.
Baszler's bag of tricks may be empty.
And goes back into the ring here. Knife edge chop. Woo! And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Yeah, as the Queen no doubt wanted to put her in her place a little more emphatically that time. No doubt she's looking to end her here.
Has control of their opponent all the way up and all the way down. Fall away slam. A nice kip up. Charlotte Flair sizing up her opponent. There's a handspring.
Handspring clothesline.
Charlotte proving the intimidation factor is more than just height.
Stopping the ref's count at 2.
So close. That could have been it.
Baszler isn't going to like what's about to come her way.
Flair delivering the chop.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
Bow to the crown. It's over.
Shoulders are down.
And Charlotte is your winner.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte Flair overcame the odds, the mind games, and Shayna Baszler. While Charlotte is the winner, the biggest loser might just be Bayley.
That's right, Saxton, because for at least one night, the so-called heart of Mutiny beats no more.
Charlotte. Oh, so you can show up here, but not for your matches?
Never said I was the one who'd be facing you. Maybe you need to read your messages more carefully next time, Charlotte.
Whatever, Bailey. I thought you were coming alone, Tiffany.
Bailey wanted to come too.
And why wouldn't I? We're more than just a team. We're family. Tiffany knows she belongs by my side.
More like safely under your thumb. Remember, Tiffany, real growth happens when you step out on your own, not when you're overshadowed by someone else.
You mean step out and follow you? You're not looking for her independence, Charlotte. You just want her under your wing because you know her potential for Team WWE.
I'm just reminding Tiffany of who inspired her to be here in the first place. It's not about control. It's about rekindling that spark. Seems like you're scared she might remember her own strength or see how little you really have.
Charlotte, I'll face you any day, any place.
Then why did you send Shayna to face her last time?
I was delegating responsibility, but Shayna didn't get the job done. So now I'll step up and show you what true leadership is about. Let's do it on Mutiny turf this week.
Fine with me. It's about time Tiffany saw firsthand what real leadership is. Not just directives, but inspiring action. Maybe she'll see why she admired what I stand for.
What she'll see is me exposing you as a fraud. And she'll see it from the best seat in the house. as a special guest referee.
Okay.
Tiffany, when you're out there calling the shots, just give me a fair chance to show what I can do. I'll show you one wrestler to idolize and one to despise.
It's Tiffy time!
Tiffany Stratton is here as our special guest referee.
The following is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Tiffany Stratton.
Tonight, Tiffy time means it's time for her to officiate this match. But do we really think she's going to be impartial?
Oh, with Bayley involved, I'd say that's highly unlikely. She's going to have Stratton do whatever it takes to make sure she comes out on top.
Let's see how Stratton calls this match.
Charlotte Flair steps into NXT in royal purple.
And the participants, first from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
We finally get the match we were supposed to see last week as Charlotte will get her hands on Bayley.
And she'll do it wearing another classic outfit from her vast collection. Her wardrobe catalog is longer than a list of victories.
Charlotte and Bayley finally face off with Tiffany Stratton officiating. A match against Bayley is opportunity, ringing the doorbell. Ding dong, hello.
Hopefully, this young lady doesn't get the door slammed in her face.
Here comes the role model and the foundation of the women's division.
In the minds of many, already an all-time great.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it.
Charlotte sending a message. That she's got more than one score to settle as she comes here into NXT wearing the same gear from her match against Bayley at Clash of Champions 2019.
Bayley won that match by using an exposed turnbuckle. And I doubt she's going to get a more favorable referee with Mutiny's own Tiffany Stratton donning the stripes.
Tiffany grew up idolizing Charlotte Flair. I've got to believe she'll call this one straight.
Ooh.
Sidewalk slam.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament. And the shoulders up.
And the referee was in perfect position for the count.
And gotta give our referee credit. She wasn't trying to influence the result there.
Bayley's not looking so confident after taking that attack.
She knows this is only the beginning, that there's more to come.
And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Charlotte providing Bayley with the punishing reminder of who's in charge here.
Sent hard into the corner.
On the top rope now.
Charlotte Flair positioning her opponent precariously on the top turnbuckle. What's next?
A move from that height could rearrange your bones.
Lariat! And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Moving into the ring.
Hooked up. Oh, look at the power side slam.
Oh, nice balance. Into the knee drop.
Flair now is dictating the pace.
Bayley's got to slow down this assault.
Ah, stomps to the legs. Charlotte sending her up for the figure eight. This could be it for Bayley right here in the heart of Mutiny.
Bayley's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial.
The deck does not look as stacked as Bayley had hoped.
Charlotte's down. So much for neutrality, Saxton.
Bayley's taking advantage.
A quick count, and this one's over.
And just when it seemed like Tiffany was going to uphold the integrity of this match.
That's the influence of Mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now Tiffy time means winning time for Bayley.
Look at Stratton's face. She knows she crossed the line.
And that's exactly what Bayley wanted her to do.
A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffany Stratton.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bayley was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs, a strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bayley needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let you and me take this to SmackDown, a stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me, facing off, I'll be there.
It's Tiffy time!
Tiffany Stratton getting a warm welcome from this home crowd.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
After the way last week's match ended, I don't think anyone expected a show of sportsmanship like we're seeing here tonight.
But with the lengths Charlotte went to bring Tiffany back from the dark side, I never lost hope, Corey.
Redemption and new beginnings are in the air as this contest is about to begin. The Queen has arrived.
And boy, does she know how to make an entrance.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Hey, if you want to create a legacy in the WWE Women's Division, then Charlotte Flair is the mountain you have to climb.
Yeah, there's no one even close to the amount of accomplishments that Charlotte has.
The WWE ring is her unquestioned kingdom.
Charlotte will stomp you and then leave an imprint of her boot tattooed on your face.
Highly skilled in every facet. Strength, brawling ability, risk-taking, mind games.
No other women's competitor has been so decorated, so revered.
Charlotte Flair is ahead of her time. True greatness usually isn't realized until after you've been enshrined in the WWE Hall of Fame. Such is not the case with Charlotte. Just open your eyes and experience the greatness.
Charlotte Flair proudly pulls the strings as the puppet master of the women's division and will gladly accept anyone who will bow down.
She created her own divine right as the Queen.
And intends to cause great pain and suffering to her opposition.
You just can't game plan for this type of brilliance. Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few licks on Tiffany after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty.
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
And that only gets a 1 count.
She's trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible.
Oh, look at this. Trap now and just that. Oh, elbow to the face.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat.
Shot right to the back of the neck.
Uh-oh, look out.
Exploder suplex. Stratton is now under pressure.
Tiffany's toughness needs to kick in here.
It looks like Stratton didn't quite expect that.
And you have to admit, all that training Charlotte puts in paid dividends there.
Oh, stomping away.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good. Oh, God, that hurt.
Charlotte Flair measuring her opponent and drops the knee. A display of force.
Charlotte is looking unstoppable now.
The Queen is holding the leverage in this match.
Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Into the knee drop. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, there's the old... A picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte.
Ugh, knee drop.
And she's reeling now.
And at this point, you really have to wonder how much longer she has left in this match.
Gonna be agonizing for the arm.
Tiffany is being taken full advantage of now.
Now we have to see how tough Tiffany truly can be.
At the front face lock applied. Nice suplex.
Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now.
With a series of forearms.
Vicious boot by Charlotte.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection. Does Charlotte cap?
Charlotte Flair setting up into a
clothesline. Amazing. Here it is.
Now the pin. And she fights it off.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Boom, what impact.
And the focus attack on her left.
Charlotte Flair stepping into the figure four. Can she complete the bridge? By bridging back, she does.
It's a tap out. She's done.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte Flair showed why she's the queen of WWE, welcoming Tiffany back with a hard-fought victory.
This was a match of mutual respect, with Charlotte riding yet another chapter in her acclaimed career.
That match was a blast, Charlotte. It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it, considering it didn't go your way this time.
Guess I can still learn a few things.
Don't sell yourself short. I bet if you didn't feel guilty about laying me out last week, you'd have definitely come out on top.
Maybe. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you, afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because Mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Exactly. And it is your time. Not just a step away, but to even fight back. If you want to.
Yeah, I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?
What you did with Tiffany is huge, but I just want to know how hard Bailey was typing out those angry messages on her phone.
She was rage posting for sure.
I think you could actually hear her phone screen crack in the middle of the last one.
Well, I always knew you could make an entrance, Charlotte, but pulling Tiffany away from Mutiny, that's next level.
If Bailey thinks she's mad now, just wait until she sees Tiffany reach the potential they were squandering.
We're happy to have her on board. And you too, of course.
Now that we've got the team together for Survivor Series, what's next?
We haven't got much time, but we've got some. I don't know about anyone else, but I wouldn't mind getting some extra work in. We need to be in top form when we face Mutiny.
We can't be too ready.
And when we are ready to make our next move, I'll talk to Nick Aldis.
We'll be waiting for your call.